We all see the sun, a blazing fire that gives us life. But this giant hides horrors beyond imagination. Its surface boils with scars called sunspots, but to me, they look like eyes. Watching, waiting. The sun breathes, twisting, screaming, unleashing storms that could shatter worlds.
Every breath, every heartbeat depends on this raging star.
We think it's just light and warmth, but the sun is far more terrifying than we imagine.
During an eclipse, its crown appears, a halo of fire hotter than the surface itself.
We sent machines into its mouth. What they found may haunt us forever. A furnace of millions of degrees, and still, no scientist truly knows why. Sometimes it doesn't just shine, it erupts, a monstrous wave of fire racing through space. One eruption could kill satellites, black out nations, and plunge our world into chaos.
You call it Aurora, but it's Earth, fighting to survive the sun's wrath.
Above us, invisible wars rage. If our shield fails, we face the sun's full fury. Without protection, planets are doomed, oceans boiled, skies torn apart.
Mars once had oceans and rivers, now only dust, a victim of the solar wind.
Imagine standing there, no shield, no protection, only your body against a storm from hell. The sun isn't just a star, it's a predator, and every planet is its prey.
Every 11 years it awakens, angrier, more violent, more unpredictable. This cycle of rage decides our fate, our technology, our civilization.
Even our strongest machines can barely endure its touch.
This is not the sun you knew. This is its true face, a monster cloaked in fire.
In rare eclipses, the sun reveals its crown, a ghostly fire hotter than its surface. Why does the corona burn hotter than the surface? Science has no answer, only mystery.
Some say it's magnetic fields, twisting, snapping, unleashing storms that shake the cosmos.
When the sun erupts, it spews fire, plasma rivers racing through space at millions of miles per hour.
When they strike Earth, our shield cracks, our world trembles.
Satellites burn, signals fade, planes drift blind in the skies.
One solar storm, the first incomparable, and power grids collapse. Civilization unravels.
Imagine no power, no internet, no warning. That is the sun's rage made real.
Above the chaos, auroras blaze, beautiful, but born from destruction. What looks like wonder is Earth screaming at the sun.
Forecasters try to predict the next storm, but the sun has no mercy.
What if the next one is stronger, already leaving the sun, heading for Earth? A superstorm could wipe electronic memory, sending us back to the Stone Age. It happened before us, 1859. Telegraphs sparked, cities burned, just a taste.
If it happened today, we might not survive the silence. We sent probes into the sun's jaws. Even steel melts before its fury. Millions of degrees high, beyond physics, beyond reason, yet real.
The sun breaks the rules of physics, and we don't know why.
Some call it a crown of fire, but maybe it's something darker, something alive.
The crown doesn't just shine, Devlet. It strikes, it punishes. The sun is forever hungry. The sun doesn't just shine, it bleeds endless. A wind of particles that shapes our fate. Solar wind slams into Earth's shield. Without it, our atmosphere would be stripped away. Each clash bends Earth's shield, and sometimes it almost breaks. We call it aurora, but it's really Earth's battle scars glowing in the night.
Sometimes the scars spread wide true, red skies, the sun clawing deeper than usual.
What you don't see is tech failing, GPS lies, satellites choke, planes fly blind.
In a solar storm, skies go silent, and in aviation, silence means death.
Power grids collapse. Nations fall into darkness. From a storm you cannot touch.
In the silence, chaos rules Tums. No light, no communication, only fear. The storm never ends. The solar wind, a river of death that never sleeps. Without protection, planets are stripped, skies ripped, seas boiled away. Mars once had oceans and rivers, now only dust, carved by the sun's breath. Imagine floating there, your body torn apart by the sun's invisible wind. Sometimes the wind becomes a hurricane, a storm so massive it could rewrite history. Scientists race to predict the next impact, but the sun keeps its secrets. Once a storm leaves the sun, we have hours to prepare, no second chances. One storm could erase the internet, stop planes, freeze hospitals, life paralyzed. You won't know it's happening until the sky glows blood red above you. Even billions of miles away, at the edge of the solar system, the solar wind still hunts.
This isn't weather, it's cosmic war. And the sun is always winning.
We've watched the surface for millennia, but its true secrets lie within.
Scientists listen instead, echoes through the sun, the heartbeat of a giant.
This is helioseismology, an autopsy of a living star through its vibrations. What they heard was no peace. The sun growls, roars, screaming like a monster in fire. Beneath its skin, rivers of plasma churn, oceans of fire beyond any earthly storm. Each current dwarfs Earth. Each whirlpool could swallow worlds whole. When plasma rivers collide, the sun trembles, and sunspots are born from its rage. Sunspots look like holes, but they are wounds, scars of the beast beneath. Every 11 years, the beast stirs, more spots, and storms more violent than before.
This fiery heartbeat drives chaos, a rhythm of destruction written in our star.
Scientists try to predict it, but the sun defies our equations, moving beyond understanding.
Sometimes the sound waves bend, as if something deeper is stirring within.
At its core, nuclear fire burns. Mook, a billion hydrogen bombs every second.
If that fire dies, life ends. If it surges, it could tear the star apart.
Helioseismology lets us hear the sun's whispers, but whispers can turn to screams.
Scientists call it a beast in chains, straining, waiting to break free. Magnetic fields twist tighter and tighter, like a spring ready to snap. When the cycle peaks, chaos spreads through the solar system. We can only watch.
They can't stop it. They can't slow it. They can only wait for the next eruption.
The sun has a heartbeat, each beat a warning. The monster is awake and watching.
The sun's power forms a vast bubble, a shield stretching beyond Pluto. This is the Heliosphere, a cosmic shield pushing back deadly galactic radiation. Beyond it, cosmic rays stream endlessly, invisible bullets fired by dying stars. The Heliosphere blocks most, but some slip through, and they are deadly. One particle can pierce flesh, DNA, even bone, leaving invisible scars. Voyager crossed the border, Trilda. Beyond the sun's shield, the galaxy waits. Voyager's signals return faint, just static, swallowed by the void. The Heliosphere is vast, yet to the galaxy, just a fragile, breakable bubble.
Our solar system floats in a fragile bubble, surrounded by giants we cannot fight.
Nearby stars push against our shield. One strong blast could make it collapse. The bubble bends, it wavers, and scientists fear it may be shrinking. Interstellar space presses harder each year. Someday our shield will break. Without it, cosmic storms flood in. Life ends not with fire, but with silence. The sun gives life, but if its shield fails, it delivers extinction. Researchers whisper of this possibility, never loudly, because the thought is terrifying.
Beyond the sun's reach lies chaos, and one day, humanity may face it. From Earth to the edge, the sun is our guardian, our monster, our god of fire. Outside this bubble, there is no mercy, only a galaxy hungry for destruction.
The sun protects us, but not forever. Its shield weakens, time is running out. We thought we knew the sun, but it's only the beginning of a horror written in the stars. Every scar, every eruption, every whisper inside reminds us the sun is alive and restless. One storm could erase our history forint, not in centuries, not in years, but in a single day. No lights, no internet, no machines. Civilization falling into silence. In that silence, humanity remembers how fragile it truly is.
That's why we send probes, risking billions. The sun's secrets may decide survival or extinction.
The deeper we look, the stranger it gets. The sun breaks the rules of physics.
Some whisper the unthinkable, that the sun acts like a living thing. It's alive.
A colossal heart of fire, pumping life or death through the void.
Without the sun, Earth freezes, oceans harden, sky dies. In a week, we are gone.
If it burns too bright, we are ash. Nothing survives a star gone mad. Our sun is just one of billions. How many more monsters wait, cloaked in light? Stars are born, stars die, some explode. And the sun too has an ending. Billions of years from now, the sun swells, a red giant swallowing Earth. our world will vanish, Brock. Oceans boiled, sky burned into nothing.
At the end, only a pale corpse remains, a white dwarf, cold and silent.
The sun's story is one of birth, rage, and inevitable death.
For now, it burns. For now, it protects us. For now, it gives us life. We live on its mercy. Our fate depends on a star we barely understand.
The sun is not just our star. It is a warning of a universe more terrifying than we believe.
This is the sun you never knew, the monster in the sky, watching, waiting. Its story has only begun.